So if you were wondering about whether you should buy a Porsche Cayman or not, to buy a Porsche Cayman, I will tell you don't. Don't buy a Porsche Cayman. Buy a Porsche Cayman S. I just purchased a 2006 Porsche Cayman S. I'm a first-time Porsche owner. The ink's not even dry yet. But I love this car, and I will probably never go back. I will probably always own a Porsche, and most likely always own a Cayman. This little car here, and is compared to, I'm a 230-pound man. This is a small car for me. Don't care. It's probably slightly more comfortable than the Alpha 4C, and I love the Alpha 4C. Awesome car. Definitely on the dream car list, but it came up way after the Porsche. I mean, I've been on my mind's been on a Porsche waiting list for about 33 years maybe, something to that effect. Pushing my 40s, and I just, this car came along in the dealership. I paid about half of sticker for it because my store's policy is to not sell things to employees at anything more than cost. So, and they gave me a great deal. I got a great rate on this car. This car's 11 years old, and they got it financed for me. So, kudos to Rusty, finance guy at BMW Northwest Arkansas. You're the bomb. Because, I don't have the best credit on the planet. But this car had a loan to value that was like, oh, well, that's nothing to really be afraid of. We will be able to get that out of it if for some reason he defaults, which, oh, by the way, if I'm defaulting on any loan, it ain't this one. I'm just throwing that out there, people. And I'm not defaulting on any loans, so stop that. I'm not a deadbeat. So anyway, yeah, you should buy this car. You should enjoy the hell out of this car. You should track the car occasionally, and whatever you do, beat it up a little bit. She likes it. Oh my God, 40 miles an hour right there. Jesus, this is a 25 zone. I'm trying to have too much fun on my drive home. I'm not really thinking about speed limits, and I'm telling you, that's when Smokey's gonna pop up on your ass. Spank you. Okay, probably a little too much more fun, but you only live once. So anyway, we'll get out. We'll walk around it. It does have a few health issues. She needs some rear tires. She needs a catalytic converter, and God help her, she needs an exhaust. I'm going to show you the exhaust. When I show you what Paco's tire has done, you're going to be like, what? Who did that to that car? I don't know, but I wish somebody would find that son of a bitch. And I'm not talking about the customer who paid for it. I'm talking about the actual installer of this shit. You should be shot. Pardon me. I'll be right back. So, I'm going to show you about Paco's tire here. Paco is a moron. Let me just lay my delicate Maui gems down on my delicate car. Look at that. You see that? That's some ridiculous shit. But it's worse. Look. I mean, seriously. They just straight pipe this shit. I mean, who does that to a car like this? I mean, no, it's not worth $70,000 anymore, but that's how it started its life. You should try to take care of that. I work a very stressful job. I do smoke as a result. So I'm going to take you around the car here. We're going to flip it. Let's see, how do I flip it? I guess I'm just going to have to... Well, here we go. So the wheels are all intact, in good shape. There's no curb rash on them. The panels all straight, no dents, no dings. The headlights need a little bit of restoring, not too bad. The fog lights are brand new. As you can see, it's clean. I mean, except for the brake dust that's like ever present, but that comes with the package. So if you're not happy with brake dust, don't buy this car. It's not worth it. Because you're gonna deal with a ton of brake dust. But, yes. I mean, look at that. She's intact. I mean, that is a beautiful Cayman S right there. And not only is it a beautiful Cayman S, it's mine. And it could be yours. I mean, eventually I'll sell it. Although I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Put it in the comment section below. Let me know. Should I keep it? Should I sell it? Because real talk, when I talked to the wife about this and I brought it home, she saw it in the driveway, okay? She's always been a Porsche girl. She sat down on the passenger seat and she looked over at me with these adoring eyes and she said, "She's beautiful. What should we name her? Can we keep her?" Just like that. And I'm like, girl, no, we can't keep this car. We don't want this car when the coolant starts to leak. This is the service advisor in me talking, right? Like, you know, be smart about this decision. It's a great business move. Make your cash and go. You got to say you drove a Porsche for a while. I paid less than most people will ever pay for a Porsche. In fact, I couldn't even buy a certified pre-owned Fiat Abarth for what I paid for this car. Wait a second. Let's go better. What? And by the way, that's the Fiat Abarth. If you own one, or if you know someone who does, don't troll that guy. That guy's a cool car guy, man. The Abarth is a great car after it's tuned and the intercoolers are replaced and you lower it and you put a convertible top on it. Yeah, I do that. I have a tendency to do that. I love convertibles. This is my first coupe. No, we had that crappy Mustang back in 06, but that was hers. She wanted that car. I did not want that car. Then the engine let go in that car. They fixed it. We traded it in on a Toyota. And I won't ever go back to a Toyota. Not ever again. So it's dry as a bone underneath, which is good. Save a small oil leak, and I say it's a slight one because I've been looking at it every day for the last 3 days. I've been driving it, and it's very slight. I think when I read up on it, there's something about some solenoids that have some O-rings that maybe leak, etc., etc. Don't know. If you do, put something in the comment sections below. I'd appreciate your insight because I'm a novice when it comes to Porsche, but always wanted one, so I've got one, and now I have a video that, you know, I own this thing. This is mine. I bought this bitch. It's all me. And I've got a couple of friends at work who were really jealous because when they found out the deal I got on this car, they were like, "No way, you did not buy that car for that." I went, "Yes, I did. I bought that car for that." And the only thing I kept thinking was, who on earth let this car go for that price? Well, I'll tell you. Now, this guy runs his Porsche Cayman through a Zips. A Zips? Really, bro? Come on, man. I mean, I know it is a 10-year-old car, but damn, try to treat it with a little respect. Makes me sad to think that people did that to this car, butchered it. But mind you, seals are all, you know, still very, you know, pliable and rubbery. You know, the door seals, you know, around the windows are good. Hear the fans kicking on. That's a good thing. I suppose I should turn it off, but quite frankly, I think I'm actually about to let my dogs outside and then go back out for a drive. And I don't want to have to hit. Why should I work the starter? Because I don't want a coolant leak. Well, that's interesting. I like that. It's good that I got to see that the fan works. The ink's not dry on the deal yet. He hasn't submitted it. It's not going in until Monday. So if something were to make itself known to me, which by the way, I've been under this car literally every day this week. No, I'm serious. Every day this week I've been underneath this car. And it's been driven every day this week by somebody, mostly by me, but by somebody. And I took it to a Porsche tech. He's a former Porsche tech, works at our stores, and he gave it the clean bill of health. He was like, man, you can get this car for that price, you're stealing it, and they should charge you. So now that I'm not a felon for actually buying a car, I'm excited to bring to everybody my bundle of joy. Don't get me wrong, my Camaro is a bundle of joy. I love the hell out of that car. I worked a long time in my life to feel like I could get to that car. That car, lovely car. Camaro SS convertible is a lovely car. And I don't care which SS, 2SS, 1SS, fuck, it doesn't matter. They're all nice. They're all nice. And you can buy a 1SS and make it a 2SS for a lot less than buying a 2SS. So let's just be honest here. So modding it. Questions? I don't know where to start. I know. I need an exhaust. That I know. So if you have some suggestions there, please put those in the comment sections below. Also, what mods have you made to your Porsche? If you're watching this, maybe you just have a Porsche addiction and you just put on YouTube in the background, and then, like, you know, while you're reading your magazine that has the cover of Porsche on it, you know, I'm just saying, I mean, you know, Stuttgart Times in your lap with some brew. If that's you, then, you know, please comment and give me any insights you can, because, you know, I'm kind of new to this, but I'm very true to this. This car's an investment. I'm planning to sell it. I don't think that this is something I would ever want to keep. I mean, it's got 109,000 miles on it, so that's actually pretty good in car years. That, you know, if it had 10,000 miles on it, I really wouldn't want to buy it, because at 10,000 miles, people, that's not good. The seals have not been used well. They're going to be dry cracked. They're going to be, no. It's going to be a leaking sieve. No, don't do that. I mean, now if you're going to keep it as a garage queen and never use it, do you? Trust me, I know what happens to BMWs when people don't use them, because I write them up every day. Use your BMW, use your Porsche, use your Audi. It's what it's there for. It's why they built them. Maybe not the Audi. Forget that. Scratch I said that. Okay, maybe leave the Audi out of it. But definitely Porsches and BMWs. And I mean, Audi's a good car. All right, I'm going to put Audi back in the discussion. Forgive me. I'm sorry. But you know, the best driving cars out there are, you know, I mean, it's not, you know, really that hard to discern. And we all know Porsche is one of the best driving cars, like, ever. Or is it the best driving car ever? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Elise is nice. The 4C is the bomb. But, you throw 300 horsepower at that car, and that's basically what you got. 291, 295s. I don't, you know, who knows? I mean, and truthfully, I mean, you could put more to it if you really wanted to. I don't know why you would need to, because truthfully, that car's got, at 110,000 miles, that car's got a ton of spunk. Throw that thing in sport mode, man. Holy cow. It's unbelievable. So anyway, there she is in all of her glory. Yeah, forgive me. That's kind of my, like, yeah, that's the used parts department there. A lot of Fiat gear there. My bad. I really need to get rid of that because it looks unsightly and people are very unhappy, but I'll get rid of it eventually. Actually, I'm going to be getting rid of it very shortly because there's going to be a carport going up soon. Yes, don't have the money to swing a garage, but I don't want, although I really, if we were to get hit with hail, they're going to pay me $17,500 probably. Yeah, I'm good with that. Maybe no carport at all. So anyway, Comments, questions, likes. You can subscribe or don't subscribe. Most of you are just casual anyway, so keep it casual. Say hello. It's whatever. But be clever. And don't troll. And damn, I just love looking at that car. That is no shit. 39 years. Took me 39 years to get here. That's for those of you who don't recognize that, that's a smug face. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Say hello to my furry friends inside, and y'all keep it real.